see on that play when DeRozan kind of slipped through two defenders on the baseline to score a game-winning bucket?
I mean, that's DeMar. He made an incredible play. I thought we did an incredible job defensively trapping him. He just did. I mean, he plays in great poise, and he made it. That's a hard shot too. He made a really good play. I've seen that since high school, really.
Mm-hmm. How big of a factor was it when you guys lost Gafford there in the second quarter?
Oh, it's huge. Sucks. Our front line is banged up right now, and we got to do everything in our power to hold it down while they get healthy because they're such a huge part of our team. Like, we're not obviously the same without our front line, who I think is one of the best in the NBA. So it sucks that Daniel went down. He's such a huge part of what we do, and we're gonna be there to support him and do the best we can to win these last two games before a much needed break.
On your three-pointer, was that the design play coming out of the timeout?
It was an option, and felt good when I left my hand. And it sucks that we didn't walk away with the win. Came to celebrate it, but that's the life we chose, and I'll be ready to knock it down next time too.
You didn't get a chance to talk to him for Saturday, but I mean, 18 blocks, franchise record in literally game one with 80 to center. Is that just kind of a glimpse of like what this team can be defensively when you guys are whole?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was exciting to have PJ, Gaff, and AD back there, and then D Labs coming back in the mix. It's like basketball's going back to how I grew up watching it, where Anthony's a traditional power forward and he can play his natural position, and it's so cool to see that. And we just gotta win these last two and take this break to get healthy mentally and physically, and I completely believe in what we're doing, especially after that showcase that AD put on.
You mentioned mentally healthy. There's obviously been a lot going on around here, a lot going on with the fans. How much do you guys notice the fans, kind of feel that, people are getting kicked out and those sort of things?
I mean, you can acknowledge it and understand their frustration because Luka was that great and he was homebred here, so when you feel like you grew up with someone, it hurts to lose them, especially to a team in your conference. But I signed here, and so did everyone else who had the opportunity to, for a reason, and that's because we believe in the opportunity ahead of us, and that's the ability to win. And it's not our job to get deflated because people are upset. Our job is to try and convince them that there's really great days ahead, not just for this year, but for the next few years. I really believe that we can do something incredibly special.
Did you notice it, or was it just?
No, not really. I mean, people are gonna say stuff, and that's understandable. I was a fan. I'm still a fan. If I didn't agree with the trade, I'll probably voice my opinion too. That's the beauty of sports. You go there to yell and be rambunctious sometimes, so it doesn't really bother any of us, to be honest.
You ever get kicked out as a fan?
I never got kicked out as a fan. I've had family members who've been close. Jerry, rest his soul. He would get in. He would have a very short fuse, but I never got kicked out. No, I have better decorum than that. I would never get personal either. I understand that it's when you do what we do or any arena, it's never personal. It's sports. There's always gonna be a winner and a loser.
You guys lost AD and PJ on Saturday and then Gaff tonight. Do you ever sit over there and say, why us?
Sometimes, but I've been in this business a long time, and I understand that you gotta control what you can control, and at the end of the day, you want to peak at the right time, you wanna be healthy at the right time, because the NBA season's really the war of attrition, and whoever goes into the postseason with the best health and the least fatigued usually has the best shot to make it to June. So we miss them so much out there, but their health is priority number one, and we have a deep team, so we'll hold it down until they come back.
Clay, obviously a difficult loss, but with Kyrie making the All-Star team, just want to get your thoughts on him. I think he was snubbed and he didn't make it initially, so what are your
Yeah, I
thoughts on that?
agree, and Kyrie's one of the best players of my generation, no question. I mean, the accolades, the resume is ridiculous. NBA champ, Olympic champ, FIBA champ and FIBA MVP. I mean, #1 pick. What he's been doing this long and at this level was incredible. And I'm just very proud of him because he's such a hard worker. You don't become a 9-time All-Star by accident. That's a league company. So he inspires me and everyone else in this building because he's one of the most talented players I've ever seen.
How much did you know about Max Christie when he got with you guys, and what have you learned in, I guess, in 4
I thought
years?
that was Doug Christie's son for like years.
The thought crossed my mind when I saw him today.
But I've clarified that with him, and they're not related.
So you didn't know a whole lot.
Same measurables, 6'6" off guard, so, I mean, I've been incredibly impressed with Max. What a great addition. I mean, I've had great success with Michigan State guys in my career, and he's just another one. They come in, they know how to defend, they are team players, and he has such a bright future in this league.
You know he could shoot it like that?
I did not, but he has a beautiful jump shot, great arc on the ball, backspin, and can't leave him open. He's been a pleasant surprise, and I'm excited to share the floor with him for the rest of the season.
Clay, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Anthony Davis's overall performance on Saturday.
I was in awe, just like you guys. Are you kidding me? 24 and 14 the first half. And what he was doing defensively, especially matched up with Sengun, who's a up-and-coming all-star. He showed he's the best power forward in the NBA when he's available and locked in. AD is so good, and I'm just so excited to be his teammate.
So is there anything that you learned about him playing alongside him? Is there anything that he did that made life easier for you out there?
Yeah. I mean, your ability to be able to guard the ball and the confidence doing that just increases so much because to have him by the rim and Gaff and PJ and D-Live, it's really exciting for what's to come.
Appreciate it.